Hello friends, I've created a journey with Tiffany page to kind of show my progress and process of how I have gotten to where I am today. I've never been so happy and feel like I'm truly living my life and enjoying life despite, how life hands you things. But I would like to share a few things with you about how I got where I got. It'll be in several videos, so not just one, but I just wanted to let you know how I found ayahuasca and how it has truly helped me and how I feel like it can truly help anyone with mental health and other things, but I definitely feel like it has been a true healer of my anxiety and depression and PTSD. So to start off with, in February, I was able to attend Rhythmia Advancement Center, thanks to my mother, and we ended up going together and had our first ayahuasca set of ceremonies. You have 4 nights of ayahuasca in a row and integration in between. But before I ended up going, I had to find a new primary care physician. And in that process, he wanted me to get reevaluated for all my mental health diagnoses that I had previously had. And a lot of those had really started, those diagnoses started from a car accident that I was in 2017. But otherwise, he just wanted to get that updated. And I did the whole evaluation, and when we finished, they highly recommended that I do an outpatient intensive treatment that would be like 3 hours a day. I think it was like 4 to 6 days a week, and that you'd be really held accountable. If you didn't show up, you'd get, be in trouble. They'd be calling you like crazy, and I would have to pay a pretty good fee because my insurance was not Medicaid any longer. And I just didn't feel like that was the route I wanted to take. And knowing that I was going to be going to Rhythmia, I felt that maybe I should look into just seeing how Rhythmia goes and then reevaluate it after that. So, little to say, I was really high on the spectrum. I've recently found out that I have ADHD and anxiety, depression, PTSD, all of the above. I just lived with a ball of anxiety in my chest at all times and could not seem to find a way to get rid of it. And all the medications I'd been put on since my car accident had just kind of numbed me to a point where, like, when my daughter would say certain things or do things, I only had anger. I never felt like sadness anymore. I didn't cry anymore. I was just really numb to the world. And so I was really hopeful that ayahuasca would help me, and it sure did do that. It shows you who you are, who you've become. It is an enlightening experience, to say the least, and gives you a spiritual connection with the Lord that I never really expected. I thought it would be more or less to just help with my mental health, but it has totally changed my faith. And growing up very Christian, it definitely sidesteps that a little bit, where you just feel like you have a direct connect and you don't have to go through a church necessarily. However, I am part of an ayahuasca church at this point, with an amazing group of people, with support groups regularly, twice a week, procrastination group that helps me be productive with my life and find positive things in my life that I need to continue with and progress with. But it has changed me as a person. It has changed me as a mother. I have so much compassion and calm and resolve in my life now that I just enjoy living. Couldn't tell you how many times I had attempted suicide and things like that I never thought I would really get out of. I did not believe that there could possibly be anything that could help me get past that. But I do not believe in the pharmaceutical industry, and that it just kind of covers up your symptoms rather than actually curing or healing you. And ayahuasca has done just what I was looking for all this time, all these years. I wish I would have found it 20 years ago, right after my fiance was killed in a plane crash, because it would have enlightened my life in such a different way. I want to just thank you all for listening. That just gives a basic start of how I got into what I got into. I would be more than happy to answer any questions, direct you towards it. I will hopefully be doing some light working and volunteering for the church for ceremonies that are upcoming. I do feel like it has to be done in a spiritual, ceremonial, ritualistic type of setting for you to get the most out of it. But I will go into that in another video. Thank you so much for joining me and listening to my story a little bit. And I look forward to hearing from you all. And I do enjoy all the support that you all provide me. Much love.